After weeks of constant blackouts in Puerto Rico, an investigation has finally started to find out what's causing the weakness in the electrical system. Our Christian Ramos has this report.
Amid the energy crisis facing Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rico Energy Bureau started an investigation to determine if the Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority, better known as PREPA, used funds intended for unit maintenance to buy 3 generators and as a result neglected maintenance to the electric generation plants. The investigation was opened a week after Winston B., CEO of Luma Energy, the company selected by the government to operate and repair PREPA's energy distribution system, assured that it will take more than a decade to renovate and stabilize the local electric grid due to long years of neglect and poor maintenance. The Bureau found that for the fiscal year 2017-2018, PREPA failed to use 40% of the budget for the generation area, which translates to about $55 million. The amount constitutes a sum substantially equivalent to $58 million that PREPA used to purchase the generators the following fiscal year. Now, the Bureau must evaluate whether the authority has incurred in a pattern of lack of maintenance, which may have left generating units unavailable and the island dealing with constant load-shedding events that have thousands of clients without energy service. Reporting from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Christian Ramos.
All right, thanks, Christian. Well, Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, says if a COVID vaccine is approved by the World Health Organization for children ages 5 and older, the government will be adding it to the list of vaccines required for children. Now, he made the announcement over the weekend ahead of vaccinated secondary school children returning to the classrooms on Monday. Trinidad and Tobago is among several Caribbean countries administering the WHO-approved Pfizer vaccine to children ages 12 and older. Prime Minister Rowley noted that good results have been shown in scientific circles regarding the treatment of children as young as the age of 5. And his administration wants to get as many of the Twin Island Republic's youth vaccinated as possible.
Once there is a vaccine that is available for this infection and it is sanctioned by the WHO, the government of Trinidad and Tobago will make efforts to get that vaccine for our children. And such a vaccine will be added to the list of vaccines for children which we have grown up with because it is the same response. So let's get that clear from now. It's not going to be any, we're not going to be putting any man on the moon with that. If it is not approved by WHO, we will not use it. If it is approved by WHO for children 5 and over, the same way we use the rubella vaccine, we use the mumps and measles vaccine, we will add this to the list and we will fight the COVID with it. So all those who are into conspiracy theories and all those who have an issue with the vaccine because they didn't like the weather in which it came to us and so on, the government policy is very clear.
And meantime, young women displayed their amazing talents at a youth pageant in the Turks and Caicos. Our Deandra Hamilton takes us there and introduces us to all of the talented contestants.
First of its kind event at the new Ritz-Carlton Resort with an enthusiastic audience. Fears about COVID-19 were outmatched and outclassed by the talent on display at the 2021 Miss Edward C. Gartland Youth Center pageant held in Providenciales last weekend. There were 6 contestants representing the main islands, namely Christy Alexander as Miss Providenciales, Jalika Marcel as Miss South Caicos, Edwith Pierre representing North Caicos, Sayana Esco as Miss Middle Caicos, Natalie Pierre was Miss Saul Key, and Siobhan Bowens was Miss Grand Turk.
Along with my specialty, microgreens.
Outstanding talent, including the host, Darren Turnquest, in from nearby Bahamas, was lively, eloquent, and supremely entertaining. And then came the crowning of the new teen queen.
How we welcome Miss Grand Turk!
Miss Grand Turk Siobhan Bowens is the 2021 Miss Edward ECGYC title holder. First runner-up, Miss Middle Caicos, Sayana Esco, and second runner-up went to Natalie Pierre, representing Salt Key. The evening was the finale of National Youth Week in the Turks and Caicos Islands.
And if you're looking to get a vacation in sometime soon, you can head on over to the British Virgin Islands, and for a hefty price, you can stay on a luxury private island. Richard Branson's Mosquito Island debuts 2 new luxury estates for $19,000 a night. So it certainly won't be cheap, but Branson's new private island getaway in the British Virgin Islands is a luxurious villa with a private chef and resident manager who creates a hyper-personalized itinerary for each guest. British billionaire Branson, who made news in July for his space trip on his Virgin Galactic rocket plane on Friday, formally opened Mosquito Island, his second private island getaway in the British Virgin Islands. Now the 125-acre island sits along the Caribbean seas, spans across 125 acres, and ultimately will offer 10 private estates. Mosquito Island has a recreation area with a beach house, infinity pool, bar, tennis courts, grandstand steps, a gym, water sports, and a dining pavilion.